What's going on, everybody? Super 46 here, and tonight we're gonna be doing a compression test on my 268, I think it's 266 actually, 1,000 mile E46. So long story short, if you're wondering how I got to this point where I'm needing to do a compression test, I was doing an engine flush. Usually when I do an engine flush, it's like, for me, it's like a 5-step process, somewhere in that ballpark. And one of the steps that I do is I pour seafoam into the spark plug holes. If you do that, you want to wait at least 24 hours. I rushed the job, long story short, tried to crank it, and I had the dreaded sound of what sounded like hydrolock. So I'm not sure if my engine is done. I'm not sure if I've lost compression entirely. So we're gonna go ahead and check that now, and let's get into it. First thing we're gonna do is remove those spark plugs. Coil packs first, then spark plugs. Then we'll go ahead and hook this into each cylinder, crank it up 6 times, or hold it, let it run through 6 revolutions, and then we should have a little better idea what each cylinder is looking like. So let's get into it. Coil packs are out. Let's go ahead and get to those spark plugs. All right, ladies and gents, we have got all the spark plugs out. So now it's gonna be the moment of truth. We're gonna hook up this guy into one of these cylinders. Hopefully it's the right size. And then we're gonna crank it up and pray to who we pray to. All right, here we go. Okay, looks like that was 180 psi. Let's move on to the next cylinder. It gives us a good range to see where we're at. All right, that one didn't sound quite as good, but still just over 180, looks like right at like 185 psi. On an engine of this age, that's actually really good. So let's see what we got for the next 3. We're not out of the woods yet. Still got cylinder 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. 180 psi as well. We've got 3 cylinders left. We've got cylinder 4, cylinder 5, cylinder 6. Here we go. All right, fingers crossed. All right, right at the same 180 psi. So we're looking good, 185 to be exact. All right, we got 2 cylinders left. Oh, please be at least 180. 185, the same. Man, we've got 1 cylinder left. This is the true moment of truth. If this cylinder comes out with over 180, I have dodged a bullet, because I thought for sure my engine was toast. So here we go. Oh, please be 180. 185 on the dot. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was a compression test on a 2005 BMW E46 with over 260,000 miles. It was briefly hydrolocked, but the biggest tip I'll give you guys is make sure if you're doing a piston soak, like with seafoam, you either let it sit for at least 24 hours, and I recommend even if you let it sit for 24 hours, before you crank it with spark plugs, make sure all your spark plugs and coils are removed. Go ahead and just do a test crank to make sure that it spits out any of that extra moisture. But that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure to like and subscribe, and as always, drive safe.